Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. Hope you are having a fabulous day. I'm having an awesome day. This morning I was reading through my comments on my YouTube channel. Resist Reality challenged me to paint something in MS Paint. Thank you, Resist. I could not resist the challenge. This is the result. So, Resist Reality has challenged me to do a painting in MS Paint. I've had a quick look and it really is very restricted. I've found a brush that's a little bit like a pastel brush and I am going to use that. So, let's make a start. Let's get in some sky. Oops. I need to be on colour 1. It's got this weird thing where if you want to erase something out, choose the eraser and it works like an eraser, but if you change the colour 2 to a different colour, it works like a second paintbrush. And you can use the first button on your stylus if you're using a Wacom to act like if I'm on the pen. So I should be painting the blue. Hang on, let's change the size and the brush. Go back to this brush. You've got a blue, but if you hold down the stylus, you can add a second colour. The bottom button on the stylus, you get a second colour. I hope that makes sense. So I can have sort of two colours going. So I can change the second colour to this sort of cream here, and then by pressing the button, I can mix these and take the finger off again. I can mix these colours to get a sort of a two-tone sky really quickly. You can see, and if I hold my hand away and press the button, it still works. I'm not even touching the, I don't know if you can see, I'm not even touching. Let's change the colour so it's something that you can see obvious. Look, I'm miles off the canvas and it's weird. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that little feature. It's a bit unusual. The app puts the, I could use a fill here, couldn't I? A bucket fill. Maybe just to sort of fill that in a bit, get the job done a bit quicker, and then go back to the brush. It keeps going back to the default. I want this brush. That's it. And choose that creamy colour. Is it this creamy colour? Yeah. Just to put a little bit more cream in there. So I think I'm gonna have to do. Don't appear to be any blend in here. So I'm thinking a pastel type painting, perhaps. Let's go in with some sort of dark green. And if I make this second colour, this sort of olive colour, I can work the two together. It's weird that I have to go, you can't move the canvas into the middle of the screen, it has to stay at the edge. And the zoom options, if I zoom, it just goes straight up to 100%. So I'm sort of restricted to working with it in the corner, which is okay, I suppose. I'm going to put this sort of dark purple colour. I think it's a dark, it should be a dark purple colour. This is a colour I've mixed myself. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, I've made it as the second colour. That's why. Not the first colour. That is quite confusing. But it means I can sort of paint shadows as I'm going. Pop the green in. That's coming right to about here, I think. There we are. Like that. I'm intrigued to see what this is going to turn out like. Oops. I'm setting up 2 more colours. I do like that kind of where I can really quickly. That you know what, this would be a really nice feature to have in any app, really. I'm surprised no one's ever implemented it before. It's speeding up the painting like crazy. Well, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Who'd have thought MS Paint would be so much fun? Now I need a darker brown. I may have to mix one. I'm worried that I'm going to lose these custom colours I've got here. Let's just go with that and make it darker. Is that kind of what I want? Yeah, that's it. Maybe a little grayer. Yeah, there we are. No, I've still got it. So again, I can still mix the dark one with this now. A bit more dark. Maybe even a bit of that purple. I've got this light field with a light sort of crashing across that. Then we've got these distant trees. Put them in that mauve colour. Maybe this colour would be better. This grey mixed in with the mauve. So let's do this. That's it. I can change between the two. Like that. Pick that up. Put a little bush in there. Yeah, that's... I'm quite liking this. I don't think it's too shabby. Let's get this sort of foreground filled in. I'm just wondering what... I've lost my darkest green now. That's disappeared. But that's alright. That's okay. Doesn't seem to work all the time. There we are. That's got it. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's meant to paint, because it doesn't sort of... Sometimes it doesn't do what you think. I'm going to want lighter green. Maybe this a touch of a lime in there. I don't know. This is setting the scene, I think. Right. No layers, of course. No layers to play with. So let's get some trees in. I'm going to go with this colour. Main one. Put there like that. And I'm not going to put in every branch, obviously. This is obviously, you know, just a fun exercise, and it's not something I'm going to be doing probably ever again. But it is interesting to see how paint app technology has developed, I guess. In the last 30 or 40 years or so. This is the worst bit, that I haven't got touch sensitivity. That would have been nice for the branches. There's a calligraphy pen that might do it. Sort of emulates that type of thing. I might be able to... A little bit, it sort of works. I'm still trying to tilt the pen. Go one way, it's thick, and I go the other way, it's thin. Thick. Thin. Oh. That's... Bit weird. Some of those lighter branches in there. Put some of them in. Especially against these darks. That's cool. That's alright. Brush. I need to get back to the pastely brush. What do I want? Maybe not. A bit lighter. bit orange, that, isn't it? You can sort of use these really bright colours and then just paint over them and just leave a little hint of them shining through. And I think that adds a little bit to it. These branches up here can be darker because it's light against dark. I've sort of changed it that my bush doesn't go right high up like in the photo. Push a bit smaller, then I can put some thinner branches in. Colour a bit. I'd really like to be able to smudge this and blend and do. That purple might look alright up here. Stints of it. I need a big brush. That's it. I kind of stopped looking at the picture quite a while ago. That brown might be nice. It's coming. And we're getting there. We're getting there. I might need to just put another bush behind there. Anyway, we've got another tree to go in. Let's put it in dark for... Oh, it comes this side. In fact, look at that. I've totally got that path wrong. Got my tree wrong. Okay. I'm going to have to readjust the path, I'm thinking. Just putting this in dark for now. And then coming with some lighter colours over the top of it. Done it the opposite way round to the other one. These trees have got some nice greens in as well. I should probably try and capture that a little bit. Go for smaller. As soon as you go for a smaller brush, you lose that kind of pastel effect. It starts to look a bit more digital. And I'm using paint, but I want it to, and it's, you know, probably not designed not to look digital, but what size brush have I got? Let's go a little bit smaller. That's a bit better. Yeah. Just to get that little flick in. It's what's it? It puts the curly, that nice little thin bit at the bottom. Can I? It won't do it the other way. Oh, that's not too shabby, I suppose. Trying to manipulate my drawing technique to fit the tools I've got. Don't like that really. Get some thinner branches and twigs and things. And I don't think you can, there's an opacity control or anything. You know, you really are sort of a bit restricted. This has got a nice style with this brush. It's sort of coming away from the pastel, but you've got this sort of, it's a bit thick, calligraphic, is that a word? Style. Put some highlights in on this, might be quite nice. Yeah, there we go. I like that, that's cool. I could put some another little tree in. I think we deserve it. Highlight on that first. And I want to sort of rework this path a little bit. So let's go back to my pastel brushes. That's still the biggest one. Go in this lime green. I could, yeah, that's cool. Bit of a shadow going off there. We couldn't we? Actually. Yeah. Oops, I slipped. Yeah, that's better. Now I've got the path in the right place, I guess. It's a bit severe, isn't it? Although the odd little bit, it doesn't. I think that under there as well, just sort of bringing those two dark colours together would work quite well. If I want that green again now, I've got to remix it. So I'll probably not bother. Got a little bush thing going off here. And also we could put in like these little posts. Like that. Well, one more tree, I think. Maybe or two. Let's go in with a dark one. Put it here. Big majestic looking tree. There they are. And that. I like that pink. I think I might put a little bit of that over here. Just to bring that to life. I totally abandoned the colours in the photograph. You know, hey-oh. This is way more fun. Use that as a bit of a shadow underneath. I think if I try and make that dark green again, I think we do need it. That might do. Yeah, okay. I just wanted it to put a few bits in there. A few bit behind that tree. Do I need one more tree in the foreground? Let's just finish off this background tree first. I'll try that calligraphy brush again. What size have I got? That's max size. That's too small, man. It's really weird. You go left to right, it's quite, you get quite a thick stroke, but if you do it the other way, it's, oh, well, that's all right. Weird. I don't know what's going off with that. Do I need a few like leaves? If I go back to the pastel brush, I call it a pastel brush. It might not be. I'm just pretending it is. Just put a few leaves in. I don't think that would hurt, you know. Different colours, of course, not all dark green. Yeah. Got the lime green in as well. Got to be careful here. Don't want to overdo it. Because I haven't got any extra layers. You know what? I should save this. Save over that one. And then if I don't like it, I can undo. I can go back and undo. In fact, let's do that now. Well, that's as far back as I can undo, so let's save that again. I think if I click on that little floppy disk, it would have saved. So. There we are. So this is definitely winging it now. Because there's no leaves on those trees. Letting the light, the sky come through as well, I think is quite important. Don't want any down here. Maybe a few. I could join them up like that. That's cool. Maybe just the into. Not a lot, just a little bit of that. Put the light coming from right to left. So I'm imagining the sunlight just dappling those leaves like that. Maybe even this lighter colour. Yeah. Bit of that pink, shall we? Shall we go with a bit of that? Suggesting a touch of autumn. What can I say? I'm quite liking this. Who'd have thought? I'm going to call that done. I'm going to sign that, call it done. Change the brush size to maybe the second biggest. Choose that dark purple. So, challenge painting in Microsoft Paint done. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, big thumbs up as always is much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I have lots of videos like this and I would love to be sharing them with you. So hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Stay safe everybody, stay sane, and most of all, keep painting. Bye.